2013 BRZ S version. E85 tune, people! Woo! Whoa! Man! Alright, so let's get straight to this. This BRZ S is essentially the BRZ TS minus 5 horsepower and no Brembos, with essentially the exact same body kit, same exhaust, same short shift gearbox. You get everything basically that you did besides, you know, TS seats and all that crap. So the owner of this car is got a USA tune. He's bumped it up. I believe it's at stage 2, and this thing has totally eliminated the torque dip that these cars are known for. Like previously, I just drove the 86 limited edition, and even that still had the torque dip from, you know, 3,000 to 4.5, 5. You have a really serious torque dip in there. And this car, honestly, just for example, you know, like I'm at 3.5 right now, and I'm accelerating just as hard as I would be at 5,000, which is f***ing phenomenal. Holy shit, man. This thing gets up and f***ing moves. Like, yeah, alright, you know, they're still not straight line quick, but man, this thing is like, I feel like it's a different animal on E85. Like, before when I was driving the 86, yeah, man, the thing is fast around corners, it's flat, it's composed, you still feel like you're going quick. But this thing now on E85, you've basically eliminated its only problem, which was the massive torque dip. This torque dip, to me, it feels like it's totally gone. And, you know, you're driving a naturally aspirated engine here, so you want to have power at all times. And right now, I feel like I have that. I put my foot down, and it just starts moving. I don't have to weigh anything. Again, you know, it's not a straight line car. You're not going to be blown away. But if you've driven an 86 or a regular BRZ, and you jump into one that's been tuned to E85, man, this thing makes a world of difference. Now, I will mention that the owner has done his headers, so that would make a difference as well. But besides that, he's basically got as factory as you can get for the BRZ S for these cars. So this car straight away, it's a 2013. It's fantastic. Only other things to quickly mention that this doesn't have, that the newer ones do, is it doesn't have the track apps and the gauges and that, which, to be honest, they're a bit gimmicky. You don't need them. So what's different between the 86 and the BRZ? All right, well, straight away, you've got some cosmetic differences. The front bumper, they are different. I personally prefer the BRZ front bumper towards the 86s. Depending on what year and where you bought, you can get different wheels. You know, basically these cars are exactly the same. There's very minute differences, like some headlight differences. These have the eyebrow effect, which are really nice on the headlight, daytime running lights. Another thing I absolutely love about this car is just the way this thing just handles itself. It's so flat. So flat. Like, people always rag on about how these cars, you know, they're not turbo and they're slow and blah, blah, blah. These things are not that slow, all right? Yes, you go on a straight line and you race a car, like a decently fast sports car, yeah, you're probably going to lose. But you get this thing in the corners and the back roads, this is where this car totally shines. Even on the racetrack, the chassis, the balance, not many cars, even supercars, can handle this beautiful balance that Toyota and Subaru have managed to get out of this thing. It's just so well planted, so well handling, like, and you can really use this whole car. You can fly around corners in this thing, really fly. On E85 right now as well, I gotta say that before in the 86, you know, I was really using the whole car, and that was fun around all the corners and everything. And now on E85, I gotta say, like, I'm almost restraining myself a little bit on this, because you can get up really quickly now with this E85. You lose that torque dip, and this thing can just power on very, very, like, I think the power is coming on almost twice as quickly now. Like, I know that sounds like it's probably way off, but it feels twice as quick now, because that torque dip that's always sort of where you are when you come out of a corner, or when you're downshifting coming out of a corner or going into a corner. You're always sort of downshifting right around that torque dip, and when you put your foot back on, you had to carry your speed. You really had to carry your speed through there. Now you can literally, you know, come out of a corner 3,000 RPM, put your foot flat down, and this thing just starts going. Like, there's no dip here, and that really impresses me. That's the best quality right now of this car on E85, and it actually does make a significant difference. Obviously, you know, you got to take in practicality, and obviously there's not many E85 petrol stations for everyone, but if you have an E85 petrol station near your house and you've been thinking about doing it, you don't know what the effects are, if I owned one of these things, I think I would be putting E85 in it, because this really opens up the potential of this car. It really has surprised me. This thing is way faster, way f***ing faster than that 86. I'll tell you right now, this thing is so much quicker than a standard 86 or BRZ right now. I really didn't expect E85 to make a massive difference. I thought it might do a bit on the low end or the high end, but it's actually completely fixed the mid end, and now this car is like really a weapon. Like, this thing goes fucking quick now. All right, so in conclusion, this BRZ S version is fantastic, especially on E85. E85 is really taking this car to the next level. This thing, it looks fantastic, it drives fantastic, it's super quick. I've done a review, my last video was on the 86 limited edition. These cars on the interior, they're basically exactly the same. You know, if you want to know any other features and quirks, check out that video. I'll leave a link in the description below if you want to have a look at that. But yes, if you're looking for doing an E85 tune on a BRZ or an 86, highly recommend it. If any one of you guys have actually gotten your BRZ or 86 tuned to E85 and have had a dyno, please comment in the sections below. Really interested to see if any of you have. Interested to see what the dyno times could be. Yeah, that's it, guys. Leave a like and subscribe. Don't forget to like and subscribe. And yeah, stay tuned for more videos. BRZ 86 S version. Sick, brah.